everyone, and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of September. I hope all my Taurus friends are doing well out there. Do let me know in the comments section how things are going for you. This is going to be a general reading, so there may be parts that may not resonate with you, and so only take what you believe resonates, what your intuition resonates with. And I also meditated on the cards. I shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we do have the Three of Wands, clarified by Death. In the obstacle position, we have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Page of Swords. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Ten of Cups, clarified by the Six of Swords. I actually like this spread. I think that the month of September is going to end on a really positive note for you. I think you're going to be rested. I think you're going to be looking forward to a new cycle that's coming around. I think you're going to be full of vibrant energy. I think your vibration is going to be high. So there's a lot to look forward to, but let's start from the beginning. In the past position, we have the Three of Wands, which is a card of planning and strategizing. This person stands on top of a mountain looking down at the ships coming in, and so he's sort of pondering and planning, trying to formulate a strategy as how things should move forward. The Three of Wands is sometimes known as a card of hope, and it is sometimes known as a card of waiting, right? You're waiting for things to fall into place. But when you have the Three of Wands clarified by the Death card, that definitely signifies transformation. So in the past, in the last 6 months, something happened where you experienced a change of heart about a circumstance in your life, about a connection in your life. For everyone, it's going to be different. You were looking forward to something that didn't come through, and so and it didn't come through because there was just, it was like a story without an end that was supposed to happen. So it's important to remember that sometimes, we make plans for something and then, unfortunately they don't pan out as we expected them to. So, in the last 6 months, you definitely have experienced a little bit of a disappointment. You also have the Ace of Cups in the obstacle position. And sometimes when we get the Ace of Cups, it points to unrequited love. So it could be that, you've had a connection with someone that just didn't feel the same things that you did. Sometimes the Ace of Cups in the obstacle position signifies a blockage for expressing love or receiving love or giving love. So generally it points to the fact that there is something about your emotions that you need to clear out, that you need to fix, that you need to address, that you need to confront, that you need to spend some time with a certain emotion that can kind of lift that blockage, that can allow the flow to come back, because energy is supposed to be moving freely. It's supposed to be leaving, coming, it's supposed to be just kind of moving freely. And so when we experience blockages, our emotions tend to get a little bit suppressed, and as a result, we don't get to the goal that we originally set for ourselves. the Queen of Pentacles in the clarifying position does tell me that you may be focusing too much in the month of September on materialistic things and status things instead of working on your emotions, and so it's important to remember that materialistic things, status things, they have importance that is very kind of surface-like, the deeper things underneath the surface are far more important, and that is, the fulfillment and the happiness that you experience, and the connection with the collective, and the connection with nature, and the connection with the universe. And so when you focus too much on your job, too much on the promotion, that can create blockages, because you're taking time away from focusing on the intuition, on the emotions, and those kind of important things. So this is why you have this healing combination. The Four of Swords is a card of rest. It's a card of kind of recuperating from a burnout, from emotional, like where you are like, I'm so tired, I can't even feel anything, healing can be different. Healing is not just about lying down on the bed and sleeping. Healing can be very active. It doesn't, always happen in bed when you're sleeping, because sometimes your body gets to rest, but your soul isn't healed. Your soul doesn't need sleep or food, but it does need healing from, all the neglect that happens when you focus too much on the materialistic, on the status, on, like showing people, look, I'm important because I have this or that or what have you. And so the Four of Swords here definitely tells me that in the month of September you will be prioritizing healing in your life, and kind of making sure that negative vibrations aren't around you. And the Page of Swords, is similar kind of like to Hermit type energy, because he does feel a certain amount of confusion. He does sort of wonder, should I be going in this direction or that direction? And so healing is very much important, so that you get back that confidence, so that you get back that certainty, so that you get back that, pep in your step, so that you are fully, re-energized and moving forward, and following your heart's passion, and addressing your heart chakra, and allowing yourself to experience that heart vibration in its full form, the way it is supposed to be experienced. Now, in the last combination, the future outcome position, we have a beautiful pair. We have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands, which tells me things are going to be easier towards the end of September. You are going to be kind of getting away from low vibrational circumstances and connections, and you're going to be experiencing more fulfillment. You're going to be some of you will be experiencing maybe a reconciliation with someone, or a union with someone that makes you feel, really in high vibration, but also fulfilled. And there may be a wish coming true for quite a few of you, because the Ten of Cups is a wish granting card. The Six of Swords tells me that you're kind of changing your circumstances. Slowly but surely things are moving in the right direction, because of the rest, because of the healing, because of kind of regrouping and shuffling things in your life, so that you are your best self, so that you are positioned for success, because that is, truly important. And when I say success, I mean success in its purest form, not in, bigger office, bigger promotion. Pure success in its purest form doesn't have those kind of definitions attached to them, because true success is fulfillment. True success is happiness. And that doesn't mean, because you could get a bigger office. I've had a bigger office, and guess what? It doesn't bring you success. You know what it does? It brings you more deadlines. It brings you more emails. Where's this? Where's that? Where are we with this plan? What's happening with that strategy? It creates more stress because on the outside, you see, oh, that person is in a bigger office, but is that person smiling? Is that person laughing? Is that person having a good time? No. They are nose down, stuck in their computer. They're too serious. They're not really laughing because they're working, way too hard and way too much, and so on and so forth. So it's important, in my opinion, to be aware of and to remember that success and happiness and fulfillment can be defined in many different ways, and not everything that looks sparkly is actually going to make you happy. But let's see what we can clarify with an energy oracle card that I pulled earlier today, and we have caring connections, which is wonderful. For some of you, it may be that you're going to be reconciling and building a connection with a loved one, like a lover's type connection. Others, it could be that you are bonding with a friend or an acquaintance, that you're discovering new things about them and they're discovering new things about you, and you're realizing that there's more in common than you originally thought that met the eye. So caring connections is a really important, positive, warm, supporting card. So definitely it's great that you received it. And also we have moon. Take note of intuitive messages. At the end of August, there's going to be the biggest super moon of the year, and it is going to be an important marker. I can't remember exactly which date, but I know it's the end of August. And so make sure to do some rituals during that time, around that time. You don't have to do the ritual specifically on the day of the moon, although I do advise charging your water with the moon light, because it will, kind of bring you really positive energy, and you can drink that moon water, and it's going to fill you with a really strong vibration that's going to bring your intuition to the forefront, and it's really going to make you pay attention to the intuition, listen to the intuition. Your intuition's always right. Intuition's not rational. Intuition doesn't always make sense, but the intuition is always right. And it's important to allow intuition to grow, and that generally happens when you know yourself better. And how do you know yourself better? Through experiences. And what is experiences? Exploration. When you push yourself outside of a comfort zone, you explore things, you find out more about yourself, and that activates your intuition. When you kind of listen to your own body, like if you just, say, okay, body, I would like to receive a message from my intuition. I leave that with you. Just let me know when it comes. I'm here and I'm ready to receive it. And it may be 5 minutes before you receive a message from your intuitive self. It could be 10 or an hour or the next day. But the body knows what it needs to do for you because it listens to you and it's there to help you. So make sure you prioritize self-healing. Make sure you prioritize rest and recuperation, because this combination is all about working too much. It's all about giving too much of your energy to people around you. So sometimes you got to be selfish, and sometimes you have to say no. I have to call it a day. I have to take a day off. I have to take a week off, and sort of recuperate and realign different elements inside of yourself. Your soul, your heart, your mind all have to be be aligned. Your feminine self has to be aligned with, balanced with your masculine self. You know, your shadow has to be integrated into you, so that you're a whole person. You know, don't worry about the materialistic. What's yours cannot be taken away from you. Don't worry about the status. It doesn't matter what status you have, because there are presidents who have no respect. There are company CEOs who have no respect. Status is natural authority. When you walk into a room and you know yourself, you know your intuition, you remember that you have to kind of follow a moral guideline, an ethical guideline. That type of natural authority immediately draws people to you. Remember, leaders come from two places. You can go to school and get a piece of paper and a diploma that makes you a leader that way based on your credentials, but you can also be a leader without a diploma, without going to school, simply by inspiring yourself and people around you to follow that inner voice, to follow that intuition. So there are many ways in this life to get what you want, but in order to do that, you've got to be aligned, and you've got to let energy flow freely. You got to let things go. You got to sit with your emotions. Why do I feel this way? Why is this troubling to me? Why is this triggering me? Why am I crying? Why am I yelling? Why am I walking away? You have to be aware of your emotions. The better you know yourself is exactly how you know other people, because other people are completely identical. Everyone wants love, everyone experiences fear, and so on and so forth. It's really pretty universal, and you are part of the collective. So, you know, it's important to be aware of all those things. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus. I hope you did. Do let me know in the comments section if you did or not. And also, if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to visit me on Instagram, and I will see you soon.